here, and I'm bringing you another brand new workout. So this is the first workout in my new series, my Love Your Body series. So this workout is called Show Your Booty Some Love. All right, it's going to be a full workout. I have a special guest, my 3-month-old Braden, with me. He'll probably be with me for quite a few workouts. If he makes some noises, then you'll know what that is, all right? So here's all you need. You need an ankle weight if you have one, and you need one single dumbbell. I would go with, an 8 or a 10, but you can go heavier or lighter, or you can not use any equipment at all. So know that starting out. If you're worried about how much you should be lifting, then get several different sizes out and give it a try. I want you to go to failure with every single move that we do. So that'll be a good gauge for you to decide if you chose a heavy enough weight, if you cannot physically do any more of the move I'm asking you to do by the end, all right? So are you ready to get started? Grab your one single dumbbell. We're gonna start with just one side of the body. So this whole first part is going to be your right leg, all right? So we're gonna work that right leg. What I want, I'm gonna be out of frame just for a second to get in position, but I want your left leg forward, your right leg back, and you're gonna come down into like a runner's lunge. Make sure your knee is not over your toe. You want a 90-degree angle, and if you're struggling to hold your balance, turn your back foot to the side, all right? Come down really, really low. Now you're gonna take your weight. Here's all I want you to do, and I want you to get started. We're gonna get going, and then I will tell you how to modify if you need to. Grab that weight. You're gonna pretend like you're gonna place it on your toe, and then just lift your chest right back up. Here we go. Place it on your toe, lift it up. Now, the way you work your booty in this move is you push through your heel, the heel of that front foot, to lift you up. Notice nothing on me is moving except for my upper body. I'm just standing myself up, just with my upper body, hinging at the hips. My knees are not bending and straightening. I'm pressing through my front heel to lift myself up. Now, if this is too challenging for you, you can modify this. If it's not, or if you can manage at least, I want you to keep going here. If you need to modify, you're gonna set your weight on your knee, bring your chest down and up, okay? Still pressing through that knee. All right, still going? Oh, you are gonna feel this burn like crazy in the front leg, in your hamstring and your glute, if you're pressing through your heel. All right, give me 15 of these. 14, they're not really fast, but I want you to be really deliberate in your movement. Press through that heel. Oh my goodness, 11. And 10, you're gonna be nice and shaky. Make sure you're low. 9. 8. 7 more. Keep breathing. 6. 5. 4 more. 4. Now you should barely be able to do these. 3 by now. 2, last one, you got it. And 1, oh my goodness. Ah! All right, go ahead and come down. I want you to take your ankle weight if you've got it, and you're gonna put it on your right ankle. So that same leg that's tired, right? We're gonna do the all one side here, starting out with. And I'm gonna turn my mat to the side so you can see, hopefully, my pink mat, what I've got going on here, okay? I want you on all fours. You guys don't want to look at my booty, you want, I'll try to face you. There we go, a little better. And all I want you to start out, on all fours, nice neutral spine, your leg with the weight, you're gonna bend it to a 90-degree angle, bring your knee down to line up with your other knee, and bring it up. Let's get started. You wanna exhale on this upward push. A few things as we're doing this. You should pretend like you have a tray of food on the bottom of your foot, and you don't want it to spill at the top of this move. Keep your heel away from your butt, and you're gonna come all the way down and up for now, okay? Also, in tight, drawn in, all right? I tell my classes, when you're working out and doing these moves, to keep your core tight, I want you to imagine that you are on the beach in your bikini. You wouldn't just let everything all hang out and spill out, right? You stand up straight, and you flex your ab muscles and suck in. That's what I want you to do when you're doing these moves. Helps you with your posture, helps you keep that core nice and strong. So remember that. If your arms get really tired in this position, you can come down to one elbow, and then you can switch whatever arm is down, right? That'll help you if your arms get tired. Keep going here. You're going to be feeling this, I promise. I want you to exhale as you lift up. We're going to do some high reps. So keep it going. Let's see if we can do, I'm going to pick a random number. 16 more. 15 and 14. Get that leg all the way up to the top. 12. Now, I'm going to have you transition to another move. I do not want you to rest as we transition. So I'm going to have you hold your leg up as I explain this next move. You understand? Don't rest. We're building up all this tension in our glutes, and I don't want you to release it. I want you to go to failure. And I have no idea where I am on my count, which is not unusual for me. So give me 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Leave it up, straighten it out. Full lift. Tap, lift, tap, and lift. All right, you're going to feel this in the leg that you're kneeling on and that glute muscle, and the leg that you're lifting, both. Okay? I don't want you to rest at the bottom. Just barely tap that toe on the floor and raise your heel up nice and high. Remember I told you, if your arms start to get tired, come down on that one elbow, and then you can always switch. Keep it going. Raise your heel as high as you can. Keep going. I'm going to adjust forward. There we go. Raise that heel. Braden is being oddly quiet and relaxed. That's awesome. He's hanging in there with us too. All right, let's make it one more. 17, one more than last time. 16 and 15. 14 and 13. Now you guys don't want to hear me count the whole time. But if you can't do any more, take your ankle weight off. Same applies for if you don't have an ankle weight and you need to do a few more than I'm asking you to do. You can always just pause or rewind or whatever. Not a big deal, right? Oh my gosh, I can barely lift my leg. Give me 8, 7, and 6. Now we're going to transition to drawing a big letter A with our leg. I want you to go right into it with me. Don't rest, okay? So it's going to look like this. Give me one more. All right, you're going to go to one side and then the other side of that back foot. One side and then the other. The idea here is to lift your leg up as high as you can between each one. We're going to do 15 and 15-ish. You guys know I'm not on my counting. But we're going to shoot for kind of 15. And we are on 12. 11, keep breathing through this, get up nice and high. 10, 9, and 8. 7 more, can you do it? Oh, Braden's getting a little more vocal, I shouldn't have said anything. 5, 4, I've got one more move for you in this position. 3, 2, last one, you got it. Now don't stop. Lift your leg, bend it to 90, get it up level with the ceiling, getting little teeny pulses. Here's where we end. Don't spill that tray of food. Nice and high, keep your leg as high as you can. Little pulses, 15 seconds. 14 and 13. 12, I am so shaky. 10, you've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it down. Oh my goodness. Tap that backside, show your booty some love. I'm going to say hi to Brady real quick, carve my back. Breathe in. Hi. Hang in there. Okay. I want you to turn over, and you're going to roll down on your back, nice and slow. You can leave leave your ankle weights on, all right? I want you to follow along with me and then I'll explain what I want you to do. We're just gonna go up in a bridge position. So your feet are slightly wider than hip width apart. Press through your heels, lift your hips and hold, all right? I want you to focus on that core still, so tuck your hips under, flex your abs and squeeze them nice and tight. Your legs need to be at a 90-degree angle. Make sure your feet aren't too close to your backside like this, all right? Make sure they're out here. And you should be pressing through your heels. Now these are called squeezes because you're going to do just that. And you know what? Why don't you grab your weight? Now that you know what position you should be in, let's make it a little more challenging on ourselves. Grab your weight. Put it across your hips. You can always set it down, right? Okay, so we're back in position. Weight through your heels. All you are going to do is press up through your heels and keep your hips as high as you can hold them. You should feel it in your hamstrings and your glutes. And you're just going to squeeze your backside. So it's a small, tiny move. You're going to relax. Your hips will go down just a little. Squeeze, squeeze, and squeeze. That's all it is. So get going. Now, we're going to do quite a few repetitions of these. I just want you to balance your weight on your hips. These are not hip lifts. You're not going to lower your backside very low. All I want you to do is squeeze your glutes. Squeeze and squeeze. Your knees should just be in a neutral position. Feet are a little bit wide. I'm going to make some changes here in a second. But I want you to make those changes again, just like I told you before, without resting. So, what you can do from here if you need to is you can set your weight down, but I don't want you to set your backside down because we are showing that booty some love today. Backside, you feel it in those hamstrings too. That's what lifts your backside, so we want to work those as well. So squeeze and squeeze. They're just squeezes. Squeeze. Make sure your weight's in your heels. I want you flat-footed though. I don't want you lifting your toes up, okay? We want to work our glutes, not our shins. So flat-footed, but your weight is still pressing through your heels. Press and press. Press and press. All right, we're going to do 20, 19 little squeezes. Now you can make this as challenging on yourself as you want. It depends on how tight you squeeze your backside, right? In fact, you wouldn't even need any weight. You'd still get a good workout if you're squeezing harder. Let's go for 12, 11, and 10. Braden's starting to make some noise. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, all right? Now, keeping your hips up, you're gonna walk your feet in just a little bit so they're just coming straight out of your hips, toes facing straight to the bottom of your mat, knees lined up with your hips, so closer together, all right? Here we go, squeezes, squeeze and squeeze. You're gonna start to feel this in your inner thighs too. I want you to keep your legs coming straight out from those hips. Backside, oh my goodness. Whoo! Squeeze and squeeze. Squeeze, let's see how long Braden can hang in with us before he starts yelling at me to get him out of that chair, right? Squeeze that backside. Oh my goodness, I'm shaky. Give me 20 and 19, 18, whoo! 14, just squeeze. 11, 10, press through your heels. 8, just in the nick of time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here's where we will end this move. Hold your hips up. Don't move your feet. Wide knees, squeeze. Neutral knees, squeeze. Wide knees, squeeze. Neutral, squeeze. Wide, squeeze. Neutral, squeeze. Wide. Neutral. Wide. Neutral. Wide. Neutral. Wide. Neutral. Wide knees, neutral. Squeeze in between. Move those knees, squeeze, in, squeeze. Out, squeeze, in, squeeze. Out, squeeze, in, squeeze. Give me 10. That's all Braden will let us do. 9. This is what happens when you're a mom. 7. Woo. 6. Hang in there, Braden. I gotcha. 4. 3. 2. glutes, booty and glutes together, glute. Should I make coin a new word, a new phrase? Glutees. Keep those hips up. Press through your heels. You should be pulsing with your squeezes. You can still hear me, right? Over his crying, you're fine. Keep going. All right, you gotta give me 15 seconds. Your backside should be on fire right now. Squeeze it up. Here we go. 15, 12, 10. Hang in there, hips up. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Let me talk to Braden for a second while you pat out that backside and squeeze those knees into your chest. All right, guys, sadly, Braden had to go down for his nap really quick. So let's finish this workout, all right? You still have your ankle weight, right? We are going to have it on our right leg still. We're all doing that one leg over and over again. Before we move on to the other side, I want you to lay down flat on your side with the weighted ankle or leg up, right? And you can just rest your head in your arm. Top arm is going to balance you here on the floor because I want you to roll your hips forward. So you're leading with your heel and you're just going to give me some simple leg lifts. That's it. Now on these leg lifts, I want you to work your outer thigh a little bit, but I want that burn to be centralized in your glute. So how you do that is raise with your heel up to the ceiling first. So your hips and your chest need to be rolled down towards the floor. Right? So just raise that leg up nice and high, just a simple leg lift. That's all we've got going right now. We are going to go through 2 moves twice, and then you're done with this leg, okay? So this is the first move in this position, just this simple lift. We're going to do some high reps. You need to have a weight on that ankle if you can. You can always take it off. Again, I'll remind you, if you don't have an ankle weight and you can do more, and then just rewind, right? So let's shoot for 20 right here, or 20-ish. And 18. My oldest son, Andon, it's so nice to have him home for the summer because when Braden has a little bit of a problem, Andon is a big help and can feed him and lay him down in his swing to go to sleep. So it helped me out to finish my workout. Sometimes I just have to figure out ways to be creative and make it work. So you can do this workout at home and just make it work for your lifestyle. If you have to stop in the middle and come back and finish in a little bit, go for it. I have to do that all the time. All right, you've got 8 more. 7, now you're going to transition without resting. 3, 2, last one. Leave your leg up. Now you are going to bend your front leg really far forward and then bend your bottom leg to help balance you, okay? Draw that top leg up next to your chest. Keep your heel away from your body. I don't want you to come clear in here. Keep it out here so you've got a 90-degree angle. You're going to pretend like this whole thing is one giant frozen leg in this position, and you're going to lift down and up. This is a big lift. Big lift. Now I'm going to try my best. I've kind of got this at a weird angle because you're seeing the bottom of my foot. But you want to try to keep your entire leg level. So pretend like you set a tray right here on top of your knee, and you don't want that tray to spill, and I want big, big lifts. So your hip is lined up with your knee is lined up with your ankle, it all stays flat, and on top of all that, I want you to draw your knee in really close to your chest. Big lifts, lift, and lift. High repetitions. We're going to shoot for 20-ish. You guys know my counting's never on. 17 and 16. But if I just sat here and counted out, you'd be bored, right? Trying to get your mind off of it. Oh, I am starting to feel that like crazy. Big lifts. Try not to let your foot hit the floor. Keep your knee in close to your chest. Give me 8, 7, 6, and 5. Oh my goodness. 4, 3, 2. We're going to transition. Leave it up. Straighten it out. Lean forward. Simple lifts. You can leave your bottom knee bent. That's perfectly fine for the second set. Okay? Make sure that heel is raising to the ceiling first. just gonna do, for good measure, we'll do 15. And 13, 12, this is a little bit of an active rest, so you can keep going. We're almost done. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Leave it up there. Bend your knee, bring it into your chest. Get your heel away from your body, and give me those big, big lifts. Lift and lift. All right, this is the last move of this workout, so I want you to make it count. Keep your knee in close to your chest. Keep your heel away from your body, so you've got a 90-degree angle here. Big, big, strong lifts. You should be feeling this in your glute like crazy, and we are going to finish strong with 20 big ones. 19 and 18. You want to go to failure, so you should be feeling like you're pretty close. 16, if you're not, next time you do this workout, throw your second ankle weight on that same leg. Oh my gosh, let's see if I can keep lifting. Give me 9, 8, 7, 6 more. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Straighten those legs out, shake it out. Oh, that was killer. Okay, definitely showed my booty some love today. Rock and roll up, and here's what I want you to do. Rewind this video and do the whole thing over again on the other leg. Let's do it.